Good evening, good afternoon, and good night to some of you, wherever you might be watching us from this afternoon, this evening, or this night, depending wherever you are. I say welcome to the program. And as you do so, I will encourage you to people so that we can be able to talk about the gospel of redemption. My name is Mazi Innocent Nkendelim Emmanuel, a bona fide active member of IPOB, and by the special grace of God, I'm a member of IPOB here in Hamburg Unit. And I say you're welcome wherever you're watching us from, this night, this afternoon, or this morning, depending wherever you are. Today is 17th of January 2020, and we are talking about the enemies. Thank you very much for your welcome. But before we go, we'd like to give this noble broadcast to our Lord Elohim. Without him, and I'm going to do so the language of heaven. Ezi onye nwa na Chineke nna, onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, okike bụrụ ụwa, anyị ekene gị wee na-asị gị n'imela. Gụnwa bụ onye mme ka anyị dị ndụ n'ala ndị dị ndụ. Gụnwa bụ onye mme ka anyị nwee ike gwusie ike up until from the moment we ebido this struggle wee ruo taata. Ikwerọ ka o nwee ife ọbụla megide anyị. Anyị na-asị ka ike nna n'aha Chukwu ike abịa ma. Ezi onye nwa na Chineke na onye nwepụrụ ihe niile. Nekwa IPOB worldwide na-etinye n'aka gị wee na-asị ka ezi anyị ihe ọbụla bụ ihe ọbụla nke anyị na-emebi ihe nweta ka ị nọnyere anyị, nọnyere ezinụlọ anyị, ihe nweta anyị, maka na IPOB worldwide ọ pụrụ ihe anyị nwere ike imenwu. Chineke nọ onye pụrụ ime ihe niile. Nekwa ndị nọkwa na ụlọ nga ka anyị na-etinye n'ọbụ aka gị, ndị na-enwere ife fame, ndị na-enwere ife ndị akafa dị ọcha, mana ọ because of na gịnị na anyị na-achọ ka anyị wee nweta onwe anyị, fa wee were anyị wee tinye n'ụlọ nga wee sị na anyị eme gịnị na anyị ama afọ ife. Na Eastern Security Network ka anyị na-asị ka ị kazie anyị, ka ị gbaa anyị ume. Ndị anụwa bụ ndị wepụtara onwe fa, contribute, volunteer themselves na Eastern Security Network. Chineke n'ofu nke ndị a ka anyị na-asị ka ị nọnyere fa n'ụtụtụ, nọnyere fa n'efife, nọnyere n'abalị, ebe ọbụla ha nọ wee na-echekwa Biafra Land. Anyị na-asị Chukwu maka ime gịnị ka ị nọnyere fa, ka ị nọnyere Biafra ga-abịa n'alili, Biafra ga-abịa n'alili n'aha Chukwu ka abịa ma bụ n'eluigwe. Ise. You are welcome to the program. You are welcome to the program. And as I do so, I want you to welcome other people. Right now, a lot of things is happening in damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria. A lot is happening in damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria. And we are trying to educate a lot of people who might not have had the idea of what we are doing. You know what I'm saying now? So we are here to propagate this gospel of redemption, and we're going to start by the insecurity in damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Insecurity everywhere. There is no security in the West. There is no security in the North. There is no security in the West. Everywhere. What do we do? What we did is exactly what we are doing right now, presenting Eastern Security Network in order to safeguard our livelihood, in order to safeguard our motherland. Like we always say that the only thing that will make us not to agitate for Biafra is when the person who is in Aso Rock come out in order to address the Nigerian youth and speak the fufu there. This is the moment that we will stop agitating for concerned, there is no president. There is no Buhari. The man who is there, the man has died for a very long time ago in 2017 and buried in the shallow grave. Buried in a shallow grave. So people are beginning to wake up, but there are still people who don't understand what is going on. Even though that they quite clearly know that there is no security in the country. There is no security in the country, and being said that, they always keep a deaf ear because of what they will benefit or what they hope to benefit. This is the reason why that we are going to bring this security issue. We are also going to talk about the preparation of official war. I call it an preparation of an official war against the eastern Nigeria, against the Biafra. Official preparation of a war, a genocide, a massacre against the people of Biafra. That is why I said there is no security in the eastern region of Nigeria, western region, or even northern Nigeria. That is the reason why the 19 northern states had a meeting called Ariwa House in the 14th of December 2020, in a sense that for them to talk about the challenges of this insecurity in the northern Nigeria, for them to talk about the insecurity in the northern Nigeria. And this meeting was held on the 14th of December 2020. That was last year. The people that was invited are activists, retired security officers, 2 generals, 2 AIGs, religious leaders, including Muslim and the Christian leaders. They were all invited in order to talk about the insecurity in the northern Nigeria. But we also have already made our own plan, and we have already bring up our own platform in order to safeguard our own people. But what did some of the people who are or who don't even understand the calamity that's yet to fall on them, what do? They are busy yapping rubbish. They are busy talking about the restructuring. Whereas this same restructuring was the reason why that we fought 1967-1970 war. This same restructuring. And what was the reason why? For them to be able to control their resources, for them to be able to control their resources. This is the reason why. But most of them sabotage the struggle of Biafra in 1967-1970. And what is happening today? All of us are suffering it. All of us are suffering it. No one is enjoying it. We don't enjoy it. They don't enjoy it. And the same people today whom their father gave birth to them are doing the same thing as we speak today. They are busy sabotaging what we are doing. They are busy sabotaging the effort that we are making for everybody to be free. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. An official preparation of genocide against the East, against Biafra, are being prepared in order to launch against us. Why some people are busy talking about restructuring? People are busy talking about restructuring. It's unbelievable. The 19 states of northern Nigeria had a meeting the 14th of December 2020 concerning the security. Concerning the security. Now, they hope to gather for the whole day in order to discuss about the insecurity in the North Nigeria and find a solution in order to tackle the problem of insecurity. This is the reason why we have already found our own. We have already nurtured our own. What we need is your support. This is what we need. What we need is your support. We don't need any other thing but your support, both humanly and financially, in order for us to be able to be what? To be totally free. In order for us to be totally free. How about the Katina? Because this is a basic. I'm just trying to lay a foundation. How about it for the Katinas kidnapped? 400 students were kidnapped. They were kidnapped. They trained them briefly how to handle a gun. You know what I'm saying now? And in other words, they do what? They pay them ransomly in order to acquire more weapon for them to prepare for this official genocide war that have been prepared by the presidency of Damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria. I don't know if I'm getting your attention. In Katsina, more than 400 children were kidnapped because they won't tell you the actual numbers. When the media say 400, that means more than 400. They kidnapped these children, they trained them briefly, and the federal government pay the terrorists a heavy ransom in order to acquire weapon for this genocide massacred the Biafrans. You know what I'm saying now? Now, they insisted Eastern security must be clamped down. Why? We have to bring down our Eastern security. Why? Why? The same thing you have in the West, which is Dudua. The same thing you have in the North. You have about 7 terrorist groups. We're not talking about that. We are talking about security that is guiding the people. That is the same thing I have in the Eastern region. This is the same reason why that we have been able to do what? We've been able to have a Christmas. Some of us can be able to go to home and have a Christmas. That's what I'm saying now. We have been able to do what? To create it. Now, something very seriously is about to happen. If some of you who did not abide by the idea of the indigenous people of Biafra, it is time for you to wake up. It is time for you to wake up. You don't mind those flavors, those saboteurs call themselves governors. They are not representing you. They are only representing themselves. They don't care about you. They only care about themselves and their family. They are ready to stake their life in order to do what? In order to sabotage the coming of Biafra. They are ready to stake their life in order to sabotage and to disrupt the coming of Biafra. You know what I'm saying now? So, my brothers and sisters, if you have not buy the idea, or if you have not supporting the idea of the Eastern Security Network, I urge you to do so. I urge you to do so. Most of us who are in the IPOB, if you are not paying your dues, your monthly dues, if you are not paying your monthly dues, if you are not paying your support on the Eastern Security Network movement, are you a bona fide active member of IPOB? It's a question. It's a question directed to some of us who are in the IPOB. You know what I'm saying now? Because it is a collective effort that we must do what? We must put hands together in order to move. Because the enemy that is fighting us, they are massively. They are massively. How many ambassadors do you have in Nigeria? How many ambassadors do we have in Nigeria? The number to call is there, and it's only signal for anybody who wish to call. Is only on signal. Is only on signal. is only on signal. So we must join hands together in order to bring down this giant of Goliath in our midst. We must do that because the enemy that we are fighting are so many. How many ambassadors, how many foreign ambassadors do you have in Nigeria? They are multitude, they are many, and they don't want Biafra to come. British don't want Biafra to come. They themselves don't want Biafra to come because the moment Biafra comes, that is the end of whatever they are benefiting in Nigeria. But you who are dying out of ignorance, what are you doing? What are you doing? You, I repeat, you who you who is dying out of ignorance, what are you doing to support the Eastern Security Network so that we can be able to move this multitude grace that the Chukwu Gabiama has given us? That is why I say that something is happening. And like Asari Dokubo said, he said that something seriously is about to happen. And our politicians, elites, are not doing anything about it. This is according to Asari Dokubo. So most of you who will be thinking that to have any support from the governors is impossible. It's impossible because these governors, they are ready to stake their life in order for Biafra not to come. They are ready to sacrifice even their family in order Biafra not to come because they know what is at wait for them. They know exactly what is at wait for them. So what do? We who are the oppressed, we have to do something. And what do? We must support the Eastern Security Network. We must support the Eastern Security Network, both financially and otherwise. Because the enemy that we are fighting are so many. They are so many. If you calculate how many foreign ambassadors in Nigeria alone who don't want Biafra to come, how many of them have come out to report what is going on in damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria? Of course, none. None of them will come out to condemn what is going on. Even when Buhari died in 2017, Her Majesty, she sent a condolence message to Nigeria. But the moment the cabal, they took over, they instruct her, they told her to withdraw from her statement. This is the reason why you can never hear Britain talk about Nigeria again. Talk about the death of Buhari. They can never talk that because the moment Nigeria stays as one, that is the moment that they will keep enjoying. And if you check right from the creation of Nigeria, up until today, Nigeria has been of a service to the British government. Nigeria has been a service to the British government, both human and otherwise. So why can't you support the Eastern Security Network? According to Asari Dokubo, last month or last 2 months thereabout, on a 5-minute clip video that he made, calling on his people in order for them to do what? To wake up. And he said that something seriously is happening, and something seriously is happening, that political elites are not doing anything about it in order to stop it. That's what I'm saying now. So how can you tell me that the people who are representing you, who call themselves the governors, will care if you died? They don't care. They will never care. They will not care. They can never care until you wake up, until you stand up and do something. It's not just coming online to make a progress. But you have to also support. You have to also support financially. You, as a IPOB member, you must pay your dues, your dues. You must support. You must volunteer yourself. You must contribute. You know what I'm saying now? In order to support, because it's only IPOB is the people who can be able to stop these people from what they are doing. From what they are doing. And he said that their people are led to destruction, meaning the politicians, by the who? By Eastern Security Network. This is the reason why that you see people climbing down on Eastern Security Network. You see people yapping rubbish against the Eastern Security Network, talking about law that guide the Amotekun, talking about the law that guide Hishbab. And when you ask them, point out one law that is that protect the Hishbab, that protect the Amotekun, they cannot be able to point out one. And they want to clamp down on Eastern Security Network because they know what is await for them. All you have to do, whether you believe in ideology of IPUB or not, all you have to do is to make sure that you support. Because if you don't support the struggle, we will keep on doing what we do. The only thing that will happen is that it's going to take time. But when we come out in multitude in order to support what we're doing, we can be able to achieve our goal sooner and enough. You know what I'm saying now? We can be able to achieve our goal very, very quickly. You know what I'm saying now? Because the enemies are working tirelessly in order to do what? In order to make sure that we never get what we want. If you check the moment that we started this struggle, that's what I'm saying now. If you check the moment that we started this struggle and people actually came out in order to support this, we could have gotten what we wanted. You know what I'm saying now? We could have gotten what we wanted, but because that people are dying out of ignorant lack of knowledge, people cannot be able to read between the lines and see what is going on in order to say and see that there is a need that you must support what we are doing. But they don't care. The governors, they don't care. But they don't care. Pandev, they don't care. None of them care if you die or if you live. None of them give a goddamn. They don't care. They don't care whether you live or not. They don't care. They don't care whether you live or die. They don't care. All they care about is what is for their restructuring. All they cares about is their presidency. This is what they care about. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. Mazen Namdekan and IPOB, we have our multitude. We have our massive support. But what we need more is to carry everybody along. This is what we need. We need to carry everybody along. We need to open everybody's eyes in order to understand that Nigeria mean nowhere for you. How can you say that Nigeria mean well for you? But how can you say that Nigeria mean well for you, but your children cannot be able to go to school? You cannot be able to access a medical care. You cannot be able to get admitted in a university without scoring a certain particular score. How can you say that Nigeria is working? I am talking to some of us who are dying out of ignorance. That's what I'm saying now. How? It doesn't make sense. So you have to wake up. You have to wake up. Mazen Namdekan has opened our eyes. He has made us to understand what is going on. And it is our responsibility right now to do what? To follow him. Because if you check right from 2015, let me just say right from 2014 when he started speaking, how many years now has do been that we heard him, we understand him, we come up in a group and say that what this man is saying is truth, that we need to do something about it, we need to support him. By now all of you would have been free. By now all of you would have been free. Nobody talk about it. They call them miscreant, they call them all sorts of names, they insult us, they talk everything that they can against us. Today somebody like Senator Dino Melaye is coming out to say that indeed, if there is a president, why can't he come out and address the people? People cannot begin to understand, people cannot begin to question, but why must you take so much time in order for you to understand what is going on? Why? Do you think that we are joking? We are not joking. We are not joking. Eastern security must stay, and there's no going back. The banner have risen. We are picking arms, and what we need is the support of each and every one of you that is watching me on so many platforms right now. We are live and direct, and today is the 17th of January 2020. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook, different platforms. We are live on Twitter. So we must preach this gospel in order for people to understand whatever is going on. You know what I'm saying now? We must preach this gospel in order for people to understand whatever that will be going on. You don't have a steady electricity in Nigeria. Biafra is the only solution. Biafra is the only solution. This is the reason why that General Olanishaki, the Chief of General Force, the presidency, and the diplomatic corps, including the media magus, they assembled themselves in order to launch what I call an official massacre against the Eastern Security Network, against the Biafrans. Let me repeat it again. This is the reason why that General Olanishaki, the Chief of General Force, the presidency, and the diplomatic corps, including the media magus, they had a meeting, a conference meeting, in order to do what? To clamp down on the security network that we have. That even Oduduwa, they have a security network. In the northern Nigeria, they have a security network. Why can't we have our own? Why can't we have our own? Because they know where we are going. They know what we are going. You know, so now these medias that we're talking about, the presidency, these people, they are your problems. You know that. I know that. Then why can't you support the Eastern Security Network? You know that these people are your problem. Why can't you support the Eastern Security Network? Is a question. Why can't you support the Eastern Security Network? It is a question. And this question, some of you must answer this question. Now, like I said, the preparation of a massacre in Biafra land, meaning a class meeting with all the governors in the eastern region and the saboteurs in IPOB, which typically involve information or status, meaning that an official position which the zoo are so-called social. There are saboteurs. Even IPOB. Fishing. A lot of them have been fished out and they have been exposed. People like Ohanes and Dibu, Pandef, these people are the problem. But you know, I know, why can't you support the Eastern Security Network? Pandef, Ohanes and Dibu, and some individuals in Biafra land, including abroad, they are the ones who are sabotaging. They are the ones who are going to work hand with the Eastern with the presidency, with the media of the damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria. You know what I'm saying now? These are the people who are going to give them information in order to do what? To be able to clamp down on us. They can never. If it is a tool for learning and getting more information and action plans, it means not only assessing the condition of the zoo code technology, also the term performs and quality of the zoo teamwork. They want to practice all of these things, but they cannot be able to practice it in Sambisa forest. They could not be able to practice it in Sambisa forest, but they want to exercise all of this forces against the Biafran people. So we must get prepared. We must get prepared, and what we need is your support. Like I said, if you are in IPUB, but you are not financial update, my brother, my sister, you are not a hardcore. It doesn't matter if you're hosting a program. It doesn't matter if you're getting information. What we need is financially. Without financially, we cannot be able to be where we are today. It's impossible. It's impossible. We cannot be able to be where we are today. You must be financial update. You must pledge your free will donation to Eastern Security Network, because the women, the men who left their family in order to secure our land, they must be taken care of. They must be taken care of. The zoo are planning. We have seen helicopters. We have seen soldiers in our forest searching for Eastern security. These are people. These are people who left their father, who left their children, who left their wives, who left their husbands in order to protect us, in order to guide our land. What are you doing? The Nigerian government are planning so hard to commit an official genocide against us. You, what are you doing? Abi your mumu never do. An official and their ability of terrorizing to reduce the speed of the mindset that we have. But it's impossible, because this noble family was ordained by God. He was ordained by Chukwu Kabiama in order to carry this this struggle. This is the reason why that they use a force to clamp down on the first phase of the NSAS protest, kill people, and then now use the media magoos in order to suppress the people, in order to suppress our voice. Presidency, army generals, diplomatic, and the medias, they had a conference in order for us to do what? In order for them to clamp down on us, in order to commit an official massacre. What are you doing to support Eastern Security Network? What are you doing in order to support the Eastern Security Network? Have we forgotten about the over 1,000 people who have been massacred in Obibo? Have we forgotten so soon? We did not saw it. We did not saw how it happened. None of us saw how it happens. But people lost. People got lost. People got killed. We saw videos. We saw videos. What about the young man who was killed, who was driving a keke na pepe in order to feed his family, who is in SS2? We saw how the boy was killed. Now, I want you to have a rethink or have a vision of over 1,000 Obibo massacre in Obibo that took place under supervision of Governor Wike. These are people. These are our men. These are our mothers. These are our fathers. And some of you do not support the Eastern Security Network. I say shame on you. I say shame on you. Why having these killings in Obibo? They are also preparing, planning for official massacre. Preparing for an official massacre in the eastern in the eastern Nigeria. Preparing an official massacre. I'm going to put a numbers on the screen. If you want to call to contribute, you are very welcome to do so, because some of the platform, they are attacking it, but we must get there. We must get there. And if you want to call, you're going to call only on signal. So if you don't have a signal, because we are trying to move away, we are moving away from the technology of the people who are suppressing us, which is Facebook and the rest of them. So according to our leader, who said that we should move away from the WhatsApp and go to Signal, this is the reason why I'm going to put this number on the screen for you to call and contribute what you think about the issue that is going on in damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria. This is a live presentation, and I still remember as the Innocent Academy Manuel, a bona fide active and a financial member of the indigenous people of Biafra. You are welcome. You are welcome to the program. And as you do so, I want you to share this program for other people to be able to join us. For other people to be able to join us. Let me put the number on the screen, then I will continue. Let me put the number on the screen so that we can continue. Signal only, please. Signal only, please. They don't want me to place the number, but I'm gonna do it. They don't want me to place the number, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. They don't want me to place the number, but I'm gonna do it. That's the reason why we're moving away. We are moving away from what we have as a platform to our own. Number is on the screen for you to call and give your suggestion. Only signal. So as the 1,000 Obibo massacres took place in River State, why they are preparing for a high and quality official genocide massacre in Biafra land, together with the Chief of General Force, General Eji Olanishaki, the presidency, the diplomatic corps members, and the media magos. That's why I said, when I said that the enemies of Biafra, the enemies of Biafra is what? Is including those 47 or more than 47 foreign ambassadors in Nigeria, because they don't want Nigeria to break up. They want Nigeria to remain as one. They want Nigeria to remain as one. Their duty is to represent the interest of their country. Their duty is not to represent you. But when you go to other country, they do their job perfectly well. Whatever that goes wrong in our country, they report it. You know what I'm saying now? Whatever that goes wrong in another country, they report it. But in Nigeria, the ambassadors in Nigeria, they can never report what is going on in Nigeria, because they don't want Biafra to come. They don't want Biafra to come. They want to safeguard. They want to make sure that Nigeria remains as one, because if Nigeria remains as one, they can be able to do what? To be benefiting from whatever that they are benefiting in Nigeria. They are benefiting from the suffering of you and I. You understand what I'm saying now? This is the reason why that we say that for them to stop us is impossible. For them to stop us is impossible. But we, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are very, very strategic in terms of the approach. Not just the disintegration of Nigeria, but its disembowelment. According to our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, on the 1st of January, New Year broadcast, he did promise that by the time we are through with Nigeria will no longer. By the time that we are through with Nigeria will no longer exist as a country. And that is where we are heading to. And for us to be able to accomplish that, we need to recreate the scenario of Syria, the scenario of Yemen, the scenario of Somalia, in the present day damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria, which is in the northern Nigeria. We need to create this scenario in order to do what? To make sure that what happened in Syria, what happened in Somalia, and what happened in Yemen repeat in the northern part of Nigeria. And this is where we're going. And the only way to achieve this is through by the Eastern Security Network, because they will give it to us. Because of the internal stupidity of the damnable Zoological Republic of Presidency, they will come to attack us. They will come to kill us. They will come to kill and disrupt the Eastern Security Network. But we are going to finish them. We are going to finish them one at a time. They will come. They will come to engage us. They will come to kill us. They will come to destroy us. But we are going to destroy them. We are going to destroy them. And he said, it is not a question if, but when. according to our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He said, it's not the question of if the Janjaweed will come, but when. But when. An official meeting has already been held. The presidency, the media magus, the diplomatic members, which is the ambassadors, they are all in it to prepare against us. There's what I'm saying now. What are you doing? As a people, what are you doing? What are you doing? It is very, very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate that some of you will be sleeping on your slumber. According to him, he said that, but this time around, we are waiting for them in our bushes and in our forests. We are not going to fight this war in our township. We are going to fight it inside our bushes, inside our forest. They will come, but they are not going to go back. We are going to kill them all. We are going to finish them. You know what I'm saying now? Say that they will leave their backside open. Terrorists will flood into Ariwa land from across the entire Sahel and occupy it. God will destroy them. What they called bandits, it is just what they call bandit is just a child's play. That the real dish is coming. The real dish is coming. The real deal is coming. In order to do what? To rampage them, in order to finish them, in order to kill them. You know what I'm saying now? So we must put our hands together. We must put our hands together. We must support the Eastern Security Network, because this is the only way that we can be able to be safe. You know what I'm saying now? This is the only way that we can be able to be safe. You understand? This is the only way. Because if you don't support the Eastern security, you're doing yourself a great harm.